Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to make sure that my connection was okay before I started talking. Hello, senoritas. How we doing? I'm so excited to be doing this training for you tonight. We're gonna see, Camilla, you're on here, and it doesn't say anybody's watching me. Hello, guys. There we go. We got some people watching now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hello, I am Caitlin Beria, and I am going to be talking to you guys about the 3 different ways to market your business on social media, specifically focusing on Facebook. Camilla wanted me to start off with my Scentsy story, so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me first. So I'm Caitlin. I've been with Scentsy since 2011. I started literally not knowing what Scentsy was. So, I had just moved to Hawaii. I'm from West Virginia, so you might hear a little bit of twang redneck voice, but, redneck in my voice, but I am from West Virginia, and my husband and I were high school sweethearts, and, he's actually in the Marines, and, he had just gotten stationed in Hawaii, and I was 18 years old. We got married I got married really young. He was 20, I was 18. And I was in my freshman year of college, and he got stationed in Hawaii, super far away. And after we got married, I finished 1 year of school back home in West Virginia, and then I packed up my entire life and moved all the way from the East Coast all the way to Hawaii, which was crazy for me. I didn't know anybody but my husband. We started living in a apartment off base, so I wasn't even surrounded by my military family. I literally knew nobody. We had 1 car, so he took the car to work. I was stuck in an apartment all the time. And finally, after a couple months, we decided that wasn't working, so we moved on base. And I had a huge opportunity to meet new people, and I started school. I actually went to the University of Hawaii. So I was in my sophomore year of college, and was just about to start class when my aunt called me. She called me up. She said, "Hey, I just started this new business. I just started selling Scentsy, and will you host an online party for me?" And I was like, "I'm so busy right now. I don't know anybody out here. I don't know what I'm doing." And she said, "Look, you just set up a Facebook event, and we will have this party for you. I know that you love Bath and Body Works stuff. Don't lie to me. It was everywhere in my house. And I know that you love stuff that smells good. So we're going to set up," hey Eva, "we're going to set up this online party for you. And all you're going to do is invite some friends, and I'll do all the work." And I said, "Okay, whatever. Sounds easy. I want to help you." So she set up this online party. I invited some friends. Long story short, I got enough to get some free and half price stuff. So she called me and she said, "Hey, you've got this much in free and this much in, half price. What do you want?" And I said, "Look, I just started school. I haven't even looked at the stuff. I didn't even really pay attention to the party. I was the worst hostess ever. Just pick me out some stuff and I'll be happy with whatever you send me." So she actually sent me the maize warmer. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. And pumpkin marshmallow. And I plugged that puppy in, and I fell in love with Scentsy. Like, threw out all my Bath and Body Works stuff immediately. Like, threw it all out. And it's funny because I hate pumpkin marshmallow now. Are there any pumpkin marshmallow lovers on here? Because I hate it. But I fell in love with the product. And my sneaky aunt called me that next week, and she said, "I know you're loving your Scentsy, so why don't you sell it?" And I'm like, "Again, woman, stop speaking another language. Like, you're always talking about these things that I don't know what you're talking about." And she said, "Well, you just pay $99, and, it's kind of like that Pampered Chef stuff that your mom used to sell way back in the day. And, you just sign up to sell it, and you help me out, and you get a kit full of stuff." And I said, "Okay, well, what's in it for me?" And she said, "Well, you get another warmer and a bar and, like, all the scents." And I was like, "Okay, well, I could use another warmer and a bar, and I want to help you out. Okay, sign me up." Signed up. My kit came in. I literally took the warmer and the bar out of the box and threw the box into my shoe closet. I was never going to touch it again. I was not going to sell Scentsy. Like I said, I just started school. I didn't know anybody. I was just starting to, get a handle on my life there. And I didn't think I could run a business. I was going to school for political science and English, like to be a senator or a lawyer or something. I had no idea about business or what it took to run your own network marketing business. So I threw the box in the closet, was never going to touch it. A couple days later, one of my neighbors, she became one of my really great friends. She had a couple miscarriages, and finally her and her husband were able to get pregnant, and she was 8 months pregnant. This was the first pregnancy that I ever really got to experience. I don't know how to explain it. It was the first baby. Landon was the first baby I ever got to feel kick in somebody else's stomach. And I fell in love with this kid. Didn't even know him. I helped put on a baby shower for her, and I loved them. I loved her, and I loved that baby, and he wasn't even born yet. And I remember one night my husband and I were out at dinner, and I got a text that, she had gone to the 3D ultrasound and something was wrong, and he was missing a valve in his heart, and they just didn't know what was going on, so they had to medevac her out of Hawaii because there were no doctors to help her with what was going on. Long story short, I never saw her again. They actually the military moved them to their hometown. At 8 months pregnant, she lost the baby, and they were having some issues with getting insurance to pay for the funeral and everything, and I was just so distraught and so sad about it. And I called my aunt. My aunt talked all the time. My aunt and I talked all the time, and I told her how upset I was. She knew, and she said, well, why don't you do a fundraiser? I'm like, I told you to stop speaking another language. How would I even do a Scentsy fundraiser? How do I do this? And she said, do it the same way that I did your Facebook party. Just set up a Facebook event, run it like a Facebook party, and have your friend invite her friends on Facebook and, share it with people in the community. And that's what I did. I set up an online party and run it as a fundraiser, and I shared it in our community, and I shared it with some other military wives, and she shared it with her friends, and we made enough money to pay for Landon's funeral. And it was pretty incredible. And it was at that moment that I knew that Scentsy was, something that could help other people, but something that could help me too. And it was crazy. After that fundraiser, I got my first home party booked. I had my first recruit come to me and say, hey, look, I saw what you did with that fundraiser, and that's amazing for you to give back like that. I want to join your Scentsy team. I'm not here to talk about fundraisers, but I just wanted you guys to know where I got my start. I've been doing this 6 years now. Last month was my 6-year anniversary. I'm a star director working on Superstar Director, hopefully. And I have been to so many places with Scentsy. This business is absolutely incredible. I was top 100 in Greece a couple years ago. I actually I had to take my finals a whole week and a half early to go to Greece. And I was just in Africa with the top 100 with Camilla. You have an amazing director. I hope you know how awesome she is and how lucky you are to have a director like her. But like I said, I'm not here to talk about me. I am here to talk to you guys about the 3 really important ways to market on Facebook, okay? So our job is all about networking. They don't call it network marketing business for nothing. And networking is defined by the interaction with other people to exchange information, develop contacts, especially to further one's career. That's the actual definition of what networking means, okay? So we have to be social to make it in the network marketing world. And what better way than through social media, right? So growing a team and growing a customer base is all about connection. You want to create a community for your team, and you want to create a community for your customers that they do not ever want to leave. So it's all about finding your tribe and vibing with them. So I want to say before I start talking about Facebook, Facebook is not the only place to run your business. Now, you want to go where your customers are. So is your customer demographic leaning more towards Snapchat or Pinterest or Facebook or Instagram. You want to find where your customers are, and that's where you want to be. But you also want to focus on what you're good at. So find 1 to 2 things that you're really great at and rock them. So for me, Facebook and Instagram are what I'm great at. And I don't mess with Pinterest or Twitter or Snapchat. I use Snapchat to take cute selfies. I mean, I think everybody does that. I love those filters. But I am not a huge Twitter, Snapchat person. I'm not there. So I focus heavily on Facebook and Instagram, and it has always worked for me from the very beginning. You want all of your posts on each of those platforms to be completely unique. So it's okay to post like the picture that you have on Instagram and post it on Facebook and do that every now and then. But you want your social media platforms to be unique. So you don't want to just take everything that you post on Instagram and post it on Facebook, and everything you post on Facebook and post it on Instagram. You want it to be completely unique. You don't want to spread yourself too thin. So you want to find your passion, find what you're good at on social media, and stick with it. So find 1 to 2 platforms that you rock and that you love and you know how to use, and stick with it. This also goes for running multiple businesses, right? Because the grass is not always greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. So find your social spaces that you're good at and water the hell out of the grass in that social space. You want credibility and you want loyalty, and you don't get that from being wishy-washy and being spread too thin across 60 million social media platforms. But tonight we're going to focus on just Facebook, okay? So we're just going to talk about Facebook tonight. So on Facebook, you know how I talked about finding your tribe and vibing with them? Well, there are three places on Facebook where I vibe with my people the most. So my personal page, my business page, and my VIP group. And each one has a very, very, very specific purpose. And I know you're thinking, she just said don't spread myself too thin. But really, it's not too difficult. I just started a couple months ago to do all 3. And it's working well for me. So your personal page is all about sharing your story and your journey. We always hear sharing, not selling. That's what you want to do on your personal page. You want to share, not sell. We hear that all the time. This is your platform to establish your brand and hone in on your authenticity. So what is your personal branding? You want people to know who you are, right? You want people to trust you. So who are you? That is your brand. So when I think about me, and I'm sure when my customers think about me, they think of a coffee drinking, wine drinking, Disney, Harry Potter loving, Scentsy queen, who has Cocker Spaniels and loves her Cocker Spaniels, and she's a complete nerd, and she collects vinyl figures, and she just is a queen when it comes to all of Harry Potter loving. Yes, Harry Potter loving. Like, look, I have a Disney cup right here. That's what my customers know about me. And that is what my personal brand is. I wish I would have brought one of my postcards up here or my labels, because my customers know me as the Scentsy Queen. And actually, if you look at this mug, a customer came over to visit me tonight to pick up a catalog, and she actually brought me this mug that she made for me that says Scentsy Queen. It's just kind of the brand that I've brought onto myself because I love, the princesses and the queens of Disney. And I actually have myself done as a cartoon, and I'm, dressed as a queen holding Scentsy products. So my customers know my brand as the Scentsy Queen. That is my Scentsy Queen brand. So your personal page is where you're going to establish your brand and where your customers are going to get to know you more. This is where you're going to further relationships with your customers, your friends, and your family. Now, do you ever feel like your news feed or your page is just filled with only Scentsy consultants and that's all you see? The longer you're with this company, the more Scentsy sisters and misters that you're going to meet, and that is amazing. But sometimes it can get a little overwhelming when you're scrolling through your newsfeed and all you want to do is connect with your customers, but all you see is 50 bajillion different posts from all these consultants. So my one tip for you is to organize your friends list into different categories. And you can do that if you're looking at your home screen. You can look on the left, and there is a place that says create lists, and that is where you create lists and you can organize your friends. So you can put them into a customer category, a hostess category, and then you can also create a category just for Scentsy consultants. And then you can toggle your news feed, so I know we all do this. When you wake up in the morning, you lay in bed and you scroll through your news feed for forever, right? I challenge you to create lists for Scentsy consultants and your Scentsy customers so that when you're scrolling Facebook in the morning, you're not seeing all of your Scentsy friends, you're seeing all of your customers. You want to make it a point daily to connect with your customers by commenting on their statuses, interacting with them as much as possible, because growing that connection is what is most important. So I challenge you to go organize your friends into that list. So that is what your personal page is for, okay? Now, your business page is to grow outside of your circle. And your business page is where you're going to do most of your marketing. So did you know that it is actually against Facebook's terms and conditions to sell and market and promote our products on our personal pages? Now, I know we all do it. But when we do, we are actually putting our whole profile at stake. Facebook's really been cracking down on things like this because they want us to run our businesses solely through fan business pages, because that's where they make their money. There are a lot of benefits to having a business page. I won't go too much into this because there is a lot to do on a business page. I will tell you, I learned most of my stuff from YouTube. So if you look at a business page and you're just kind of like, oh my God, where do I even start? I took a couple days and I watched some YouTube videos and I figured out how to set up my page the best way. So your business page is where you're going to do a majority of your marketing. Your business page is showing that you are a legitimate business and that your open sign is flipped to on, right? You're searchable not only on Facebook. This is the coolest thing. But you're searchable on Google as well. So if somebody in your area goes and types in Scentsy, they're not going to find your personal page because that won't come up. They're going to find your business page. So I actually include my name and my location in my business page. I think my name on my business page is Caitlin Beria, Jacksonville, North Carolina, independent Scentsy consultant. So you want to make sure that your location is front and center and people know where you're located. Your business page is for people that have not found you yet. Your business page is the only place where you can sponsor ads. And my favorite thing about the business pages is the shop tab. So I'm just going to pull up my business page real quick. Actually, I don't even have to pull up my business page. I can pull up my personal page and show you guys what it looks like when you set up your shop tab. Now, this is my personal page. Let me flip you around here. This is my personal page where I made a post about Eliza, but I shared it from my business page, and look at this awesome little shop button here. Product shown, and it says what product is shown in this image. I can tag this product in this image, and they can click on my business page as well. But if I click on this, it's going to take them directly to check out on my website. So I think the shop tab is the coolest thing about business pages. So you can run ads and sponsor ads on your business page. That's the only place you can do it. But you can also set up your shop tab and tag products and then share it to your personal Facebook page, okay? So I am not a genius when it comes to business pages. Like I said, I used YouTube to figure out how to set up a shop tab, how to add my address, how to check into my business page. All of that was from YouTube. So I definitely don't feel 120% confident to tell you, like, these are the steps that you have to do to create your shop tab, all that stuff. But I will tell you that you need a Facebook business page, and that is why you need a Facebook business page. Now, your VIP group, now this is where it gets fun. Your VIP group is just like your team page. It's a private, closed space for your most important customers and hostesses where they can feel safe, a place where you can roll out the red carpet for them. Spoil them. Make them feel special. These are the people that are going to see your product, like all the new product, early. They're going to get samples of the new scent of the month before anybody else. They get to hear new product announcements before you even speak about it on your personal page. But don't get it twisted. This is not a place where you want to blow people up trying to make a sale. Remember, we are rolling out the red carpet here, okay? So personally invite people to your VIP group. Do not, please, for the love of Jesus, do not just batch add people to this VIP group. It drives me nuts. I don't even know why, but some people in my team add me to their VIP page. And I'm like, why are you adding me, your star director, to your VIP page? But they add me to their VIP page and there's like 900 people in there or 1,000 people. They've added their entire friends list to this VIP page. Do not just batch add people to this page. That absolutely takes away from the specialness of this whole thing. And you want this group to feel as special as possible, right? What does VIP mean? And if you didn't already know this, just don't do that ever. Train your party hostesses and yourself to never batch add people to a group, a party, or an event. You want long-term loyal customers, and you don't get that by pissing them off and inviting them to a party or a group that they didn't want to be a part of, okay? You want them to trust you. So get creative with how you invite them. I printed this off. I couldn't find mine, but I did print this off. This is a flyer that my friend Katie Farner puts in all of her orders. And all it says is, are you ready for exclusive Scentsy perks? Join my VIP page. Text me today. I want VIP status. So this is just a flyer that she puts in all of her orders. And then she puts her number down there so that they can text her. Send voice messages on Messenger and personally ask your customers and your hostesses to be a part of this page. Send a Marco Polo, a text, call them. Challenge yourself to add 5 to 10 new members to your VIP page every single week. You can also do teasers on your personal page to get people to go over to your VIP page. Like, for example, sometimes I'll post, hey, we're playing a game in my VIP page tonight. If you are not in there, you better be in there. Or I'm about to launch a new warmer of the month and all my VIP customers get to see it. So you need to join this group down here. The cool thing is you can post as much as you want in your VIP page because you asked those people to be there. It takes away that nasty feeling we all get when we post something and we think, oh my gosh, am I posting too much? Did I post too soon? Did I post too close together? It just takes away that nasty feeling because every single person that you added to that VIP page specifically wants to be there because they said, yes, add me. An even better part is they get notified of every single thing that you post in that VIP page. So because it's a group, it's always going to notify them when you post something. Yes, they can turn the notification off, but I've come to see that when they say yes to being in that group, they want to be there. They want to see your posts. They want to see what you have to say. So they're not going to turn those notifications off. They're not going to just not interact with you on that page. They want to be there. So what do I post in my VIP page? You want it to be things that they won't see anywhere else. So just like I said earlier, you want all of your spaces to be completely unique. So your Instagram page, your Facebook page, and all of your different platforms on Facebook, you want it to be unique. You don't want them to go to your business page and see the same thing that you posted in the VIP page, right? Because they want to feel like very important people. And if they can just see it on your personal page or your business page, then why do they want to be in that group? So anytime I'm heading to the post office with the tote party, post a picture and I let them know. Whenever I'm mailing catalogs, I post and let them know. When I have a brand new basket party that I made up and is super pretty, they see it first. Show them what a basket party is and how it works. I post my specials in there. You still have to remain in compliance. We'll talk about that in a minute. I create albums full of real life pictures so that they can see things. I go live in there. You can go live every single time you get a delivery and people are not going to complain. You're going to sell so much more because people are going to see those items in real life and not just on a flyer. I go live and do a party specifically for them at the beginning of each catalog. So this catalog season for the fall and winter, they were the first ones to see the catalog, even before I did my open house or anything. I just set up a table in my house and ran it just like I would a party for a hostess, and we had a blast. I post join specials, so my join specials go in there first before they go anywhere else. I talk about what my most recent party hostess has earned, and I show them photos of, big old piles of their hostess rewards that they got. Engagement posts are always super fun and a great way to get to know your customers better. My favorite thing about VIP pages, though, is this is where I play my games. We have some fun in my VIP page, and that's what you want it to be, right? You want it to be fun. So you still have to stay in compliance, even though it is a private page. So even though it's a private group, it is not considered a private forum in Scentsy's eyes. A private forum is like face-to-face conversation, an email, a Facebook message. It's one-to-one communication. So even though you say, oh, well, my group is private, so only the people in there are going to see it. That's still not a private forum in Scentsy's eyes. So you still have to be in compliance. Don't post your stock. Don't post, oh my God, I'm selling bars for $3. Stay in compliance. When playing games, you can always tell people that they're going to be happy that they played, but you can never be specific on what they're going to win. This has never been a problem for me at all. I think because it's a Scentsy VIP group, people just automatically know that they're going to be winning Scentsy, and they don't ever ask, oh, what's the prize? What am I going to get if I play? In July, I did a Harry Potter, like I told you, I'm a big Harry Potter freak. I'm a big Potterhead. I did a Harry Potter trivia night to honor his birthday. So I posted about that on my personal page too and just said, hey guys, if you want to come play some Harry Potter trivia tonight, it's going down in my VIP group. And I just played trivia with them for an hour, and it was so much fun. The winner got a Hoot nightlight that I got for half price, $10 for a night of fun. It was so awesome. And my customers got so competitive. Like, it was really funny. This week, I'm actually going to do a bingo night. So I just posted a picture and I said, hey guys, I've been working really hard on hammering out our next game night. If you want to play, comment bingo below, and I will send you a private message. And in that private message, that is where I discussed the game and how we were going to play it. So basically, I just sent them bingo boards and blank bingo boards, and they can get extra spaces by hosting a party. There's a free space as well, but they fill up this bingo board with, I made like a list of all of our fragrances, and they can earn other bingo boards by sharing my business page, asking their friends to join my VIP page to play bingo, just a way to get more boards and have more chances to win. And then on Sunday, and of course they have to send their bingo boards to me so that I know they're not cheating. And then on Sunday, I'm just going to go live, and I'm not even going to talk about prizes or anything like that. I'm just going to go live and pull out from my testers the fragrance names, and whoever gets bingo wins a prize. And my customers are dying over it. All of those details are sent in private, staying in compliance, and A-okay. So you want to make your VIP page fun. That's where you have fun, and that is where your customers are going to get to know each other. It's just a tribe that you're building of your best customers and your hostesses. You want to be original, you want to be yourself, you want to create your own graphics, put your face on everything. Your customers want to see you, Another important thing, no consultants allowed. I don't allow any consultants into my VIP page. I just want it to be a tribe of loyal customers, of loyal people. My customers talk to each other in this page. They get to know each other. When somebody orders something and they love it, they come and they post a personal testimony in my VIP page. I have had hostess battles before, and that's actually really fun too. I had 4 online parties booked at the same time. So I just messaged those hostesses and I asked them if they'd be interested in a little bit of a competition, and I put them into a group. They had already known each other from the VIP page, but I put them into a group message and I had them do a Battle of the Hostess online party. And now they're like Facebook friends and they talk all the time, and it all came from my VIP page and getting these customers together and to interact together. VIP pages just make it so much easier to follow up with your people, to ask them how they've liked their product. Most of the time, once they see that that shared their, the stuff that they just bought in the page, people follow suit. So they watch each other too. So if somebody posts a product review, the next time somebody gets something that they love, they post a product review in the VIP page too. But 3 very important places to market your business on Facebook. Personal page is for growing relationships. Your business page is to do most of your marketing and to let people know that you are a legitimate business on Facebook. And your VIP page is to roll out the red carpet and spoil the heck out of your customers. Does anybody have any questions? I hope that helped. I know some people, they hear that, that they have to have 3 places on Facebook to run their business, and it kind of scares them a little bit, and it did me too. I actually used to tell my team all the time. They'd ask me, well, do I need a business page? And I would literally tell them, nope, no you don't, just run it on your personal page. But I have seen the light, and I have those 3 places now, and it's gone really well for me. And I tell everybody now, you need these 3 places on Facebook to really, really, really get the most out of your business on Facebook. Does anybody have any questions? I'll stick around for a minute and see if anybody... Oh yeah, I'm glad you liked it, Miranda. I hope everybody learned something, took something away. Alright, if anybody has any questions rewatching this later, just comment below. And I will keep my notifications on just in case you guys think of anything to ask me. But have a good rest of your night. And it was so nice talking to you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.